On away we go. Welcome back to it. We are off to the races, off to start another week, our first full work week back. And wait a second, the door just blew open. Hang on a second. Beach bunker door blew open. There's doors blowing up on all over the place. Watch your car doors. We are hearing reports of doors just randomly opening all over the place. 2024 is the year of the open door. Doors will open for us. Yes. Hope you had a great weekend. Welcome into the Beach Bunker. New look for the show starting today as everybody's back at it. Hope you had a great weekend. Of course, we're alluding to Air Alaska and the door that blew open over the weekend and caused an internet stir and, of course, a lot of safety concerns. Lots of questions being asked, including, where did the door go? Who ended up with it? Who's got the prize? Take out your tickets, please. Looking for the green tickets? Anyone with a green ticket? A green door? The door is partly green. Check your backyard, please. Actually, we found the door, and we'll tell you where it landed and where we're at with that investigation. Some scary moments as we get into winter vacation season, and I hope over the course of the show we'll be able to take a look at some pictures of people who are at all kinds of fun places all over the place around the world, from California to Mexico to Florida and St. Martin. I think that's where Blessed Mama of Two is this morning, and I think we're going to try and connect to a live beach shot. That should be our beach break today, coming up at 1:30. So that's coming up on the show today. Welcome aboard. It's good to see you. Hope you had a good weekend. Also, the Golden Globe Awards were held last night. Poor Joe Coy. Oh, poor Joe Coy. Not good. Not good, Peter. So what happens when you take a comedian who has done incredibly well, one of the hottest comedians on earth, who really has kind of a sense of humor that many would say flies in the face of woke? You know what I'm saying? He's not what you would call a politically correct comedian. And because he's on the upswing, Hollywood asks him to, hey, you're an up-and-coming hot comedian. You should host the Golden Globes. Do you mind if we go through a few of your jokes before you come out? No problem. Joe Coy looks like one of the nicest guys you'd ever meet. And the results were devastating. Not funny. No one laughed. He's getting roasted. Everyone thinks he sucks. And he literally is one of the hottest comedians in the world. He is so funny. Like, roll off your couch funny. But last night, he did not display that. And that's what happens when you take, like, your woke kind of pinned down culture of, no, we better not say that, better not joke about that. And then, you put them a round peg in a square hole. Anyway, we'll get to that in just a bit. Lots to talk about this morning. Let's get you outside. And it's a chilly start to the morning. -16. Feels a lot colder than that because of the wind chill. And we do have some snow that is clipped through the area. You can see it on the radar there. It's at the U.S. border and just at Brandon, and to the north, there's a little bit of moisture there as well. And so we're seeing a little bit of snow on the highways across southwestern Manitoba, and thankfully our cameras are all up and at it this morning, working just fine, so that's good to see. And we are expecting cold temperatures to come later on in the week, like your typical January, holy shit, what am I living here for kind of temperatures, which will probably start on Thursday. Overnight lows -32, wind chills around -40. It's still too early to know if there'll be any school cancellations towards the end of the week, but those kids who have got their fingers crossed, and some of those teachers who have a hard time getting back into the swing of things, thinking, maybe we'll have one on Thursday or Friday, really kind of depends on the wind. It depends how bad the wind chill is. But, brace yourself for cold. She's a-coming. She's a coming. Real cold stuff is on its way. Here's how the air temperature map looks across North America this morning. As we've got our spring countdown, bottom left corner of your screen, 71 days, 15 hours and 15 minutes until spring arrives. Wind chill. Here's the wind chill. And, let's welcome everybody aboard before we get started. Let's see who we got in the neighborhood. Who are our people in the neighborhood? Here we go. Starting our first full work week of the new year. These are the people in our neighborhood. Yes, these are the people in our neighborhood. The people that we see each day. Sometimes you don't see them, boys and girls, because, well, boys and girls, they get tired of where they are. And so they get on an airplane whose door hopefully stays shut for the duration of their flight. And then they go somewhere warm. Sometimes they'll check in with us, and sometimes they won't. Either way is fine by us. Because it's your holiday, and this show is about food and fun places and the mayhem of life. And sometimes you just got to get to where it's warm. And if you can't, that's okay, because we'll live vicariously through them. And I promise you beach time, and we'll have excessive beach time this week because of the awful, awful cold that's coming. So crank up the heat, get your coffee in hand, and let's get to it. Who do we have this morning? Tasha and Road Reverend were first in. Polar Bear is here too. Quentin is here. And Paul and Zumba Bernice, good morning to you. It's good to see you. Welcome aboard, the people in their neighborhood. Shiver me timbers, Paul says. It's a little nipply out there. Oh, it's gonna get way better. It's gonna get way better. Porky Jr.'s here. Good morning, nice to see you. Sharon is here too. Sharon Pierce, 24. Misbehaving is here. Good morning. Hope you had a nice weekend. Quentin already got the driveway done. Oh, geez. Is it that? Did we get that much snow that you got a shovel? Oh, great. Looks like my morning plans are already made. Megan Oakley on Facebook. Good morning. Nice to see you. Nick Adams, good morning on Facebook. I'm thinking TikTok's going to be a little busier as the kids are back today. Elizabeth is here. Hi, Elizabeth. Have a great day. Dark Web 10 is back. I am Batman. Good morning to you. Nice to see you in chat this morning. Paul says they need to bring back Ricky Gervais. Oh, I watched his special on Netflix over the weekend. I watched him, and I watched the other one that's controversial. And it was okay. Yeah, Ricky Gervais has still got it. I like watching a comedian that is, anti-woke or flies in the face of it, kind of makes fun of it. It was amusing. Not really like fall out of your chair laughing, but Joe Coy can be. Kyra, good morning. Joe Coy can be laugh out loud funny. He's pretty good. It's too bad that he kind of pooped the bed last night. Adil, Thurgood, Sanskrit, Joanne. Good morning to you on TikTok. Joanne, nice to see you. Junior, hope you have a great week. Welcome aboard. Sandy Donald is joining us on Facebook. Dorcas is on TikTok. Debbie is on Facebook. It's great to see you. Hope you have a great weekend. Goes962 on TikTok. Hope you have a great week. Nice to see you as well. Good morning, Johnny Walker. Good name. Johnny Walker 325. That's a cool username. Not my favorite booze, but Sam, good morning. Hope you had a good weekend on TikTok. Who else do we have? Oh, Misbehaving's trying to get Paul out of some work. There we go. Yeah, do it. Ace is on TikTok. Hey, hello. And Sigma from Alberta, Canada. Welcome, TikTok. Paul says his last Golden Globe was cringeworthy, hilarious. Yeah, nothing seems to bother him. And he was like, he was totally poking fun at the Epstein Island stuff and telling people in the room that they were all there. And oh man, it was pretty good. Anyway, Ashton on TikTok, good morning to you. Welcome. Nice to see you. Welcome, one and all, to the show about food and fun places and the mayhem of life. I hope you have a great week. Hopefully you can stick around. We're on all platforms till 8 o'clock, which is about 45 minutes from now. And then we move over exclusively to Twitch. Okay? Twitch.tv/Tyler Glenn Show. I have to start the show, regrettably, I have to start the show with some awful news. And this is, these things happen, I know, but it's always a hard thing to do when a person is young. But we lost a sunseeker over the weekend, and not an official sunseeker, but somebody who has been a follower of mine for a long, long time. And her and her husband had been on several Starjets with me over the years. And we got word on Saturday that Kimmy had passed away. And this is Kimmy here, and she is a ball of fun, amazing lady. And she had come on some Starjets with her husband, Ron, to Cuba and the Bahamas. Those who had come on Starjets with us would recognize Kimmy here. And this is I think the second or third time since my new show has started where this is happening. We've lost several members of the Starjet crew over the last year. And Kimmy has 2 daughters in university right now, and her husband, Ron, and our deepest condolences to the entire family. And so I'm thinking of Kimmy this morning. And she was, like I say, when we were on the Starjets, she was always so much fun. One of those people that was fun to kind of get into trouble with. And when we were in the Bahamas, there was a bar where people were writing on the wall, and they had been writing on the wall for several years. And when the Starjetters got into this bar in the Bahamas, we all just went, oh, this is so cool. You know how sometimes in some bars they'll have like dollar bills plastered all over the walls, and it looks really cool. It's obviously sanctioned vandalism, really, is what it is. And so we all were thinking, what kind of dirty things, weird things can we write on the wall on behalf of all the Starjetters? You know, we were all together in this group, and the people in the bar says, no, we quit doing that years ago because, you know, we're running out of room and it's kind of wrecking the look a little bit. And we're just like, and we're like, okay, well, we're with this group and we better adhere to the rules and do what we're told. And then I look over to the corner, and there's Kimmy. There's Kimmy, and she is Kimmy is there writing on the wall, which we weren't supposed to. And I remember specifically them saying, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? And there's Kimmy over in the corner, writing on the wall. And so, of course, I'm taking a picture. Go, I'm glad it wasn't me. Kimmy will be in trouble, not me. And that's what came of it. So, and, you know, Trish and Sean Felstead were also on that trip. They own the Bloom Box downtown. And they were also on that Starjet that particular year. So, yeah, so it's with heavy heart that we start the show today. One Sunseeker down, and Kimmy, we'll miss you, and our condolences to all Kimmy's family and friends, and to Ron and the girls, and we give you big hugs on this Monday. And I'll always remember this, Kimmy. We should have been arrested. They should have done something to us. We didn't get in too much trouble. Just a little bit of scolding. Anyway. So still in the sad news category. This Monday is hitting especially hard for some of my friends south of the border. There will be a tremendous amount of anxiety north of the border in the radio industry. Something that fed my family for almost 3 decades, and scary times ahead. The largest or second largest broadcaster, the largest U.S. conglomerate broadcaster, declared bankruptcy yesterday afternoon. Now, I know to some people who aren't anywhere close to the radio business, this doesn't really mean a whole lot. However, This is a huge deal in the media industry and is creating some huge anxiety, obviously, for people who are in the business, and not good times in radio land. They own almost 300 radio stations. They're affiliated with some of the biggest brands, CNN, Fox News. Not to say those companies are declaring bankruptcy, but they are directly affiliated with the radio arms of those companies. And I know several people who work south of the border in the radio business who are definitely going to have a tough day and a tough week, and it could be a very bad year. But nevertheless, that is some huge news. Kind of a bombshell yesterday that came down. So my thoughts are also with my friends south of the border who are definitely going to be in for an anxious week at the least. And I hope for all the best. It's changing times, and there's lots of ebbs and flows in the world, and things are kind of crazy these days. But that's the way she goes, and I'm hoping that it doesn't affect those that I know, and if it does, I hope everything works out for the best. So. Hey, I think I see Ryan here. Hey, Ryan, nice to see you. Ryan Irish Carton is on Facebook. Nice to see you. Good morning. Nice to see you. Okay, so let's switch gears. Cindy had a great weekend celebrating Ukrainian Christmas. So I'm seeing all kinds of news reports this morning. This is how the news reports go. Manitobans, Canadians celebrating Ukrainian Christmas for the last time. Whoa. Really? For the last time? Well, we all know that the president of Ukraine had signed the decree that we are not supposed to be celebrating Ukrainian Christmas in January anymore. It's supposed to get all wrapped up together with the regular Christmas, but I don't think the people are gonna be doing that. Are you gonna be doing that? It's going to be interesting to see. Here's something Cindy sent me from yesterday. Some carols. Oh, yeah. This reminds me of my grandmother. Now, Taylor Swift is going to be recording this song later today, apparently. Taylor's version. See, the nice thing too is that you can sing along with these things, and you can screw up the words all you want because no one can understand anybody. And you get E for effort. You gotta love it. You gotta just love that they are appreciative of you taking part. Now, not much dancing involved with this also, although they want to dance. You can see it in their face that they kind of want to let loose a little bit, and that will come later. As soon as Cindy, they're also camera shy a little bit. So what'll happen is they'll take out what is called hooch. I don't know what that is. I think it is some kind of classic Ukrainian drink that was a recipe refined over millions of years, and hooch is short for something, and then they give them this hooch, and apparently hooch really gets the party lively. It really kind of brings things to life, and then people will start dancing on the floor, and shoes get kicked off, and there's grass under the table, clippings from the lawn, and then there's candies thrown at kids, and it's chaos, mayhem, Ukrainian Christmas. Yes, about to get moved to December the 25th. And like good Canadians, most Canadians will do it. Now, the stubborn ones on the prairies, I don't expect to do it because, you can do a lot of things to people on the prairies, but don't move my Ukrainian Christmas. No. The hell do you think you're doing, Zelensky? Who voted for this guy? Well, he is the president of the Ukraine. He is, that's the guy. And then Ryan says, Shuluvo Ridiva, which I think is Merry Christmas. Although that we missed it yesterday. There are a lot of Ukrainians in our area. There are a lot. Paul says people I talked to were 50-50 on when. The newcomers were more inclined to move it. And that's why I think we're seeing a break. I think we're going to see a break. The new Ukrainians are going to keep it to the 25th. And the ones that came long ago to start Canada will keep it in January. Cindy can confirm Hooch was there. Hooch is not just a dog. It is a beverage that has been perfected over the generations. Cindy says, used to go caroling with the Ukrainian dance club. It was so much fun. Oh, yeah. Good times, good times. Well, happy Ukrainian Christmas to those who did celebrate, and hope you had lots of fun and lots of food. I know you did. And, of course, a little bit of hooch for good measure. If you need to warm up, check out our new sponsor, Elkhorn Resort Clarso Nordic Spa. Visit Elkhorn's new Clarso Nordic Spa from January 7th to March the 21st. Enjoy a one-night stay and spa pass for $129 per person based on double occupancy. Want to stay for more than one night? Add a second for just $60 per person. Some restrictions apply. Please contact the front desk for details at 204-848-2802. And why not visit for dinner and a show? Hey, January 20th up at the Elkhorn, A.R. Cash. If you're a fan of Johnny and June, the award-winning tribute to Johnny Cash and June goes on the 20th from 5 to 8:30 p.m. And there's a dinner with the show if you want. There's tickets that include dinner or just the show. Again, call Elkhorn Resort to reserve your ticket for the dinner and the show or just the show. 204-848-2802 or visit them at elkhornresort.mb.ca. Now, as the weather gets colder, hopefully that battery turns over. And if you haven't tested it yet, now's just a perfect time to slide on into Murray's over on Richmond Avenue. That free battery test continues. And, of course, they've got a special where you get a $20 AC Delco battery credit should you need a new one. So go visit our friends at Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC Certified Service Express. Might be a good idea to get an oil change done before that cold weather really sets in. And don't forget, they make a donation to Bear Clan Helping Hands and Samaritan House every time you get your oil change there. Murray Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac Certified Service Express, 1500 Richmond Avenue in Brandon. Ryan says, Hooch keeps you warm. Congrats on the new sponsor, says Cindy. Well, thank you. It's exciting. We're going to get up there. And, there's lots of fun to come in 24. I can't wait to get up there and see it all for myself and go for a little dip and, visit with the staff there. It's going to be great. Lindy Lux and I are going for the weekend in a few weeks. Oh, Misbehaving is going to be up there. Look out. Cannonballs. Nice. Good for you guys. Enjoy yourself. That'll be great. Tell them Tyler sent you. Well, not yet. We'll see if there's any damage. If there's no damage, tell them Tyler sent you. If there's damage, just enjoy yourself. I kid. I can't believe I forgot to play the Alabama Dunker Dude on Friday. I was so upset because after the Alaska, I shouldn't say thankfully the Alaska air incident happened, but up until the Alaska air incident happened, this was being shown all over the place of the guy who went bananas in some Cabela's in Alabama, jumped in the fish tank, naked, stark naked, knocked himself out in the process, and we'll have that for you coming up in a second. First, to the latest involving the Alaska air incident. If you missed it over the weekend, this airplane was flying from Oregon to California. This was the
737 MAX plane blew out shortly after takeoff.
Okay, this is just what is interesting is look at this. Look at this. You're looking outside the cabin. And you're outside. Look at it's outside. There's the lights. You're at 16,000 feet. The plane had just taken off. And boom, the door lets go. And you can see right outside. Look at these two guys sitting calmly. My wind is blowing, or my hair is blowing in the wind. My hair is blowing in the wind. Not a big deal. I'm just listening to some Taylor Swift here on my earbuds. Holy cow. And, of course, all the masks had dropped, and everybody could get oxygen because it depressurized the airplane. There it is. There's all the and there's the plane coming in for a landing. Holy man. So Boeing is investigating. The door fell into somebody's backyard. Some guy found the door this morning. He's got a door. He called the airline and said, "Yeah, we've got something in our backyard we think that you're looking for." And they're like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Yeah, I got the door in my backyard." Some guy in Portland. Portland school teacher named Bob. "Hi, this is Bob. I got a door in my backyard." Federal investigators have been searching for the door since Friday. Obviously, the agency had asked for the public's assistance. "Can you help us? We're looking for a door that fell off one of our airplanes." No passengers during the Friday flight were seated directly next to the section of the plane that blew off. Isn't that a blessing? Like, seriously? That is such a blessing that nobody was sitting in that seat. They probably would have got sucked out of the airplane. One kid actually had his shirt ripped off. He had his shirt ripped off. His mom was hanging on to him for dear life, and his shirt gets ripped off as this situation unfolds. Scary moments. But that's why you got to always have your seatbelt on. Yeah, Misbehaving asks if their cell phones were found. No word yet, but there were a couple that got sucked out. Actually, we do have an update on that. The two people who lost their cell phones on this flight, they had their cell phones sucked out, are reporting to have gotten their life back, actually. They have never been happier and are not replacing those phones. They said that they had never been happier and that it has changed their life for the better, and so they have no interest in getting their phones back. Of course I kid. Anyway, I'm glad everybody's okay, and I'm glad they found the door. They found the door. Everybody is okay, and Boeing has grounded that particular aircraft until they can conduct a full investigation. Thankfully, in this country, none of our airlines use that particular aircraft. So everyone in Canada can just calm down. It's all right. It's all good. It's okay. No problems. All right. Everything will be fine. However, they're not going to be fine in Alabama. You got to see this video of this. The most Alabama story ever. A man knocks himself unconscious diving into the Bass Pro fish tank, completely naked, likely high on something. And it was making the rounds before the Alaska incident kind of took over the headlines and freaked everybody out. We'll take a look at that coming up in a second. And a whole lot more as we get you back to work for a Monday. I hope that your week is starting off on the right foot. You got coffee in hand. And we're going to see where Blessed Mama of Two is at these days, because she's on vacation right now. She is in San Martin, I think it's called. And she had some issues with her passport before she got there. And sorry, it wasn't her passport. I think it was somebody that they were traveling with. And as it went, I guess there was some damage to one of the passports, and they had some issues before they could get on the plane. Anyway, this is a live shot. This is not them, although it would be funny if it is. Saint Martin, I think. I don't even know where that is, to be honest with you. I'm going to have to look that up on the map. Let's get some beach music going and get you down over there, and it'll be like we're there alongside her. First beach break of the morning. First beach break back for our first work week of 2024. Also, we are going to have our first 5 o'clock sunset this week. That is coming up on Thursday, okay? So we got some sun at least coming back, even though that cold is going to really kick the hell out of us. Doesn't matter. We got more sun starting on Thursday. Let's get to it. This is St. Martin live shot from Monday morning. St. Martin. That is Dingy's Beach Bar and Grill. Wouldn't it be funny if we could get Blessed Mom of Two down there before her vacation is done? I know I've got some sun seekers headed to Mexico soon, and we're going to see if we can have our first photo bomb, or I guess video bomb, on the beach cam on the Tyler Glenn Show. Uncle Bo is the only one to do it so far, although he did a little closer to home. That is a beautiful shot. She is going to have an amazing day. Ah, damn, I wish I was there. Look at those big waves. That is awesome. Well, maybe Blessed Mom of Two will join us for just a brief second before she hits the beach. I don't know, just to rub it in a little bit. Let's take a look at our roads. Oh, and thanks, Misbehaving. I did miss that clock. I appreciate it with our new screen there. I added it in, so thank you for that. We did get a little bit of snow last night, so there is a little dusting of snow on the highways. You can really see it best on the 16 cam at Shoal Lake there. So give yourself just a little bit of extra time to get to where you're going today. We are in for a super, super cold week. This is like super January cold. Minus 32 to 35 with the wind chill. It'll feel like minus 40. So we have got some really bad weather headed our way Thursday. So if you need to get outside, do the walking with the dog, because dogs, you know, they're doing the funny dance where it's like their feet, their paws are just like, I, 1 foot after the other gets lifted because it's just too cold, unless they've got the little booties on. But we're expecting real cold stuff towards the end of the week. Okay, here is a look at our air temperature map, followed by our wind chill map, and then we'll get to Mr. Naked Alabama Guy. Naked Alabama. Dan Dog 23. Nuts to this cold. Yeah, it sucks. But we got the beach. Extra beach time this week in the beach bunker. I promise we'll have extra beach time to kind of offset the cold. That's how this whole thing rolls. 71 days to go until spring. Yeah. Okay. And let's get back into the beach bunker here. Okay, so this guy in Alabama, I missed this on Friday. Got carried away. Having too much fun. It was a fun show on Friday. Wet and wild. Man performs naked cannonball into Bass Pro Pond. Oh, America. Love it. I love it. It's so awesome. Let's do it. This guy, stark buck naked, there he goes, into the pond. Let's see how this goes. Here we go. In he goes.
Did you get that? Yeah, I got that.
And here come the cops. Well, they called the cops because the guy just showed up naked in the store. There he is, naked, jumps in the pond. No clothes. All right. Hopefully this is... Oh, because TikTok hates this stuff, so hopefully they've censored this as best that they can.
Well, that wasn't smart.
Oh, yeah, they've censored it. There he goes. Woohoo! Swimming with the fishies. That actually kind of looks fun. Okay, a little bit of language warning. He's cursing out the cops. Now, the water temperature must be okay because we're not seeing a lot of shrinkage, if you know what I mean. It's things are looking generally pretty respectable. So the water must be kind of warm. I guess it is a tropical tank. His customer's going... You're taking little Jimmy to the Cabela's and you say, hey, let's go pick up some fishing rods. Let's go ice fishing. Yeah, okay. You know what'll be cool is we'll check out the fish tank while we're there. Okay. Whoa. Okay.
Dumbass.
All right, Peter. That's where things come off the rails. And he hit his melon and... Yeah, just falls to the ground.
Yeah, that hurt.
Kind of knocks himself out. Now, this video is brought to you by alcohol. Oh, did they pull a gun or is that a taser? I don't know. Let's put his hand behind his greasy back, which is kind of gross.
Yeah, I figured he did not have much fight anymore.
Yeah, he's knocked out cold. He is gonzo. Nighty-night there, Superman.
Well, he's wet. He ought to be able to slide across this floor pretty good.
It's poor wet. That's the biggest fish we ever grabbed out of our bass pond here. We're catching them pretty big. This guy. Yeah, it's not like you're going to be checking him for ID, dude. He's got no. Oh, he's waking up. He's waking up. Here he comes. He's waking up now. Whoa, he's just like that jackfishy that you pulled out of Clear Lake this weekend, or Jackfish Lake. Squirming around a little bit. Yeah, just get a net. Does somebody have a net? Let's just get a big old fishing net. We need a big old fishing net for him. Look at he's just gonna slide him across the floor. Who cares if you get nipple blisters? Not to mention that they're kind of they're really sanding off the pole, if you know what I mean. They're sanding off the pole by dragging him there a little bit. They're from TM. Sanding off the pole, sanding down the old pole, the fishing pole. So, 42-year-old George Owens performed the stunt before closing time. Owens was yelling something to officers as he shamelessly hangs on the edge, and he was constantly spreading his legs, obviously showing what he thought to be some pretty outstanding fish lure at the end of his pole, if you know what I mean. That all ended poorly when he leaned over the top of the pool, fell over, and knocked himself out cold, although it was very brief. Brief enough that police could get him cuffed, as you saw there. And they could bag him, tag him. They are trying to weigh him. I didn't play that part. They're going to try and weigh him. It could be a master angler. I'm thinking that it's probably the largest man that they've ever been able to land out of that particular fish tank. And, master angler, maybe, I don't know, 220? What do you think? 220? Yeah. Somebody get the butter ready. Hannibal Lecter's coming for dinner. Let's go. Yeah, Hannibal's coming over. Woo! I picked him up at the Bass Pro Shop and had him with a little bit of fava beans and butter. And since it was Ukrainian Christmas, we made some head cheese. Who stole my Kishka? Who stole my Kishka? Won't you bring it back? Hey! Who stole my Kishka? Who stole my Kishka? Who stole my Kishka? Won't you bring it back? Hey! Was there not a sign that said no humans in the pond? Yeah, no lifeguard on duty. There should have been. Please, there's no lifeguard on duty. You take matters into your own hands if you decide that you're going to take a swim. But in his defense, misbehaving, when you take a look at this pond, like, it does have that, I'm drawn to it like a child is drawn to it, like a moth to a flame. The tank, the water, you're like, oh, I want to go for a swim. And it looks like the child switch in this man's head was broken, thanks likely to meth, maybe some other narcotics, potentially alcohol. But he went for a nice swim, and he was not too at all concerned about the fishing tackle that he had there. But his melon probably hurts this morning. And imagine you're waking up in the drunk tank, completely naked. You smell like fish. You have no idea how you got there. And you're thinking to yourself, what the hell? The last thing I remember, I was with Billy, Bob, and Steve-O, and we were saying, hey, have you ever drank Jack Daniels through your nose? And I said, shit, I want to try that. I bet you I could take a whole bottle up my nose. And the next thing I knew, I was laying here on the floor naked. I blacked out drunk. I had all kinds of marks on my arms. Mary, my meth dealer, she's blowing up my phone. And I'm laying there just completely stark naked, smell like fish. I don't know. I think I might have a problem. I don't know. What I need now is a towel. Someone give him a towel. Someone just give him a towel. Anyway, I will never go to Cabela's and not think of this guy when you see the big pond or any kind of promotional thing that's supposed to just be, it's just supposed to be fun to look at and enjoy, not to take part in. You know what I'm saying? Cindy says he's probably thinking I must have been on vacation, swimming in the ocean. Oh my God, he was on his own planet. I'm on my own planet. It's been fun. It's been a good time. So this is Joe Coy, and he hosted last night at the Golden Globe Awards. And now they're saying, oh, maybe the Golden Globes don't need a host anymore. Maybe there shouldn't be a host. Did he really do all that bad? Like, Joe Coy is a pretty funny guy. These award shows are awful. Award shows are terrible. Did you watch the Golden Globes? Did you watch the Golden Globes? I did not. I am boycotting award shows, and ever since the 1974 incident that involved those two guys and that movie that time, I'm boycotting it. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm just full of it. I just don't care. I don't care about those award shows. They're just rich people on the red carpet. Here's Gillian Anderson's vulva dress. Is that right? Is that a spelling error? Vulva dress? Is that right? That can't be right. Isn't a vulva... She's aged. Cindy says, I'm not watching award shows. They're a snooze fest. Well, totally. Oh, here's Barbie. Oh, it's Barbie. And she's wearing pink. That's so lovely. Let's take a look and see what everybody wore. Meryl Streep still is classy, still looks incredible. I have not seen her in a movie in a very long time. She looks like the teacher that is going to keep you after class and maybe potentially hit you with a stick. I don't know. You're not allowed to do that anymore. Then there's Emma Watson. Here she is. Oh, she's looking cute. Yeah, she's got some flowers on a dress that probably cost more than your car. In fact, I know it. Louis Vuitton. What are you wearing? What are you wearing? I'm wearing Walmart. Shut up. It's a Tyler Glenn show. It's a low-budget show. Wearing Walmart. I'm wearing Joe's Thrift Shop. Go to hell. Get these cameras off me. Okay, who else is... okay. This is Divine Joy Randolph. Yes, I have no friggin' clue who that is. I have no idea. Do you know who she is? I don't know. I don't. She looks very nice. This is Brie Larson. I don't know what it is about Brie Larson. I don't know. My eyes go weird when I see Brie Larson. It's like, I don't know how to even describe it. Do you ever have a smell that you don't like the smell, but you don't hate the smell, but you're kind of like, what is that? What is that smell? Well, what is what? I don't know, but is it burning? No. Is it flowers? No. I don't know what it is, but it's, well, do you want me, do you want to like air out your, do you want, no, don't get rid of it, but I don't like it. I don't hate it and I don't like it. It's just something I would like to smell some more. It's very weird. GT Boutique for some. That is otherwise known as Giant Tiger. GT Boutique. What is Target? Target is Target, but that's fancy. Target is fancy. They've even got the fancy mugs. Those mugs everyone's fighting over. Talk about a crazy bit of marketing there, hey? Holy man. Ali Wong. Well, I think this dress is all Wong. Oh, yeah, I had to. Oh, damn. I love it. Ali Wong, this dress is all Wong. When it's white, it's Wong. What can I say? Oh, I did it again. Oh, Road Reverend sent me a short video of one of the things St. Martin Beach is famous for. It's nude beaches, isn't it? I'm always scared. I'm always scared when People say, I sent you I sent you a video. What? What kind of? It's a beach video. Go ahead. Open it up. What? I'm scared. I can trust her. It's PG. Okay. Lily Gladstone. Oh, my gosh. I don't know who she is either. Oh, well. I'm out of the loop. So nobody watched it. Nobody caught the Golden Globes last night. Oh, I do have the winners. Looks like Ali Wong was in a rush getting out of bed this morning. She took the sheets off her bed. Yeah, that works. That does work, although they're cleaner than mine. This is Tyler Glenn. He is on the red carpet and he's wearing, oh my God, it is, you know how a zebra has stripes that are black and white? We don't know what kind of outfit Mr. Glenn is wearing today, but the stripes are brown and yellow. It is not a bumblebee, and it is not a milk cow. It is rather disgusting, actually. He needs bleach to be a sponsor of his outerwear because it's pretty friggin' awful. This is Timothy Chalamet, the Celine Home Ensemble. Well, at least he's dressed normally. This guy could walk up to me in a bar and tell me that he's an Electrolux door-to-door vacuum cleaner salesman, and I would believe him. I don't know who this guy is. I don't know who he is. Oh, I know. Check that. He might be Willy Wonka. He's not looking especially chocolate. Oh, who's this? I can't remember her name. I've seen her somewhere before. Oh, man. What is her name? It's on the tip of my tongue. Oh, she's Miss Golden Dress. I think her name, it's Tina Sampson or something like that. It's T.S. I can't remember. It's on the tip of my tongue. It'll come to me. Hello, it's me. I'm Tina something. She's all by herself. She has a football player boyfriend. I know that. Oh, look at this guy, Lenny Kravitz. There's Mr. Lenny. Keep scrolling. Lenny Kravitz. Oh, Joanna Park and Stephen. Hey, he's the guy from the zombie show that got killed and everybody got upset. He's alive. Oh, my God. They brought him back to life? How? How does that work? Hollywood's amazing. Dua Lipa wore a black Schiaparelli bustier gown with gold accents. She looks rather nice. And relatively normal by Hollywood standards, I would say. Bradley Cooper stunned in Louis Vuitton accompanied by his mother. There's a bit of a height difference there. He obviously gets his height from his dad, I'm thinking. Wow. I think I would be very careful taking my mom to the Golden Globes. I would not want to lose her. I would have one of those bungee elastic, things that you put around the kids' hands. You see the daycares have them. Because you wouldn't want to lose your mom. I've lost my mother. I went to the bathroom and I came back and I lost my mother. I think she is wandering around under the seats at the award show. She's walking around under the seat. She's that small. She could just go underneath. This is Barry Cogan. Custom red Louis Vuitton suit. I have no idea who he is. But why do I think that this would look fantastic for Ukrainian Christmas? If I had $1 million and I showed up at Cindy's for Ukrainian Christmas. I'm just waiting for dun dun dun. Hey. Dun, 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 dunch, 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 dunch. Ukrainian music playing. Ukrainian music. I think it's the red pants. If you've got the red pants, you're ready to do it Ukrainian style. Ryan Gosling's custom Gucci black wool suit. Look at that. He looks normal. Looks like just a normal guy. Very nice. I like that. Greta Gerwig looks like she put her dress on backwards. Greta, you put it on backwards. The tag is supposed to be in the back, not at the front. I know you're super excited about your movie, but you got to learn how to dress yourself here. Oh, look at that. I'm not a huge Oprah fan, but credit where credit is due. Color suits her. She looks classy, looks very pretty. Very nice. Good job, Oprah. And your shoes even match. Isn't that nice? Okay, look at this. This is the C-3PO Star Wars Eyes of Rey. Holy cow, where's Luke Skywalker? Hey, it's Mike Myers. Austin Oh, no, wait a second. A guy named Cillian Murphy. Kind of had the Mike Myers look going on there. Jodie Foster. Oh, boy. Okay, Jodie. All right. Selena Gomez. Oh, doesn't she look delightful? Yeah, she looks delightful. Looks like the dress is holding her hostage. Help, call the police. Ooh, this is classy. Fantasia Barrino. Oof. Yikes. She looks good. Very nice. Now that's an award show. That's classy. I like the classy look. I'm a classy guy. I'd be the bow tie. I know I'd look like the Dumb and Dumber guy, but you got to love this. This is very nice. Love the gloves. Oh, yeah. It's very nice. Cindy says I should wear the red pants. Oh, my God. Oh, that would be seen from space. Look at the... Oh, speaking of which, look who pulls it off. Mr. Leo, Mr. Plastic straws are bad guy. Mr. Okay, you shouldn't pollute the world, but I take my own private jet everywhere. Pulls it off with the classic tuxedo. Looking good, Leo. Looking good. He's becoming an old man. And so you got to have the good look. The tuxedo. Always classic. Sunrise Credit Union celebrating their 15th anniversary. They announced in November they'd be giving away a $15,000 grant. Because there's so many applications, they gave away 3. Enjoying the $15,000 grants include the Elkhorn Ice Plant Project, the Shoal Lake Aeration Project, and the Holland Outdoor Arena. You know, there is more to come. Always doing great things in the community. It's a community-first banking organization and proud to be part of the cooperative model of doing business, where members aren't just customers, they're owners. SunriseCU.mb.ca. Sunrise Credit Union. Auto Fashion, where it's not just detailing, it's fine auto finishing. They are your award-winning spot for redefining your automotive experience to make your car look and feel brand new inside and look flawless on the outside. MPI accredited paintless dent repair, guaranteeing your body is restored to perfection. Your go-to specialists for vehicle protection. At Auto Fashion, you and your vehicle will exude pride and joy driving a vehicle that looks and feels like new. Again, you can find them at 255 17th Street North. That is right behind Lee's Buffet. If you can find Lady of the Lake, Best Buy, it is in that neighborhood right behind Lee's Buffet. Susan, good morning. Nice to see you. Cindy says, if you would like to wear those red pants, we'd have to sew about 3 pairs of red pants together. You lay them out, cut them open, and then sew them together, and then I could wear them. I used to Ukrainian dance. God, I'd have to dig out quite a few pictures. Oh, their airport is right over top of the beach. Is this real or is this doctored, do you think? I've seen this before. Richard sent this in. This is St. Martin and their airport where the planes land right over the beach. This is where Blessed Mama of Two is. I guess she'll be able to confirm whether this is actually fact or not. Why do I think this is kind of not real? I don't know. I've just been trained, I guess, not to. Well, there's people taking. God, look at how low that gets. That is crazy low. Man. And that is a big plane. It'd be loud as hell. Plus, you'd have hot air blowing right at you as soon as that thing goes over you. Oh. Whoa. You could literally wave to people, and they'd wave back, and you could see their faces as they're like, oh, we're almost there, KLM. Yeah, look at us. Whoa. Man, that is close to landing, right? I mean, KLM will take you right to the beach. Yeah, no kidding, you're going to take me right to the beach. Like literally right into the sand. So blessed mom of two. Hopefully she can. It'd be interesting to see if she landed that way. She's probably got some pictures and video of her landing if that's the case. Man, that is a tight landing. Hey, speaking of St. Martin, let's go back to that bar, see if she's hanging out there. Let's have a beach break, and in the meantime, we're going to have to say farewell to our friends on TikTok and Facebook and other platforms, YouTube and X. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. Good start to the week. Stay warm. TikTokers, we'll see you tomorrow at 7 a.m. Central for more food, fun places, and the mayhem of life. And in the meantime, have an amazing day. We'll see you again tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock. Okay, we're moving things over to twitch.tv/Tyler Glenn Show. And so we'll say goodbye to the TikTokers, and we'll also say goodbye to our friends on Facebook. We're moving the party over to Twitch, twitch.tv/Tyler Glenn Show. We'd love to have you drop on by, say hello, and spend some time with us, but realize that not everybody has the ability to do that. That's okay. In the meantime, have an amazing Monday, and we'll see you again tomorrow at 7 a.m. as we start another show together. Take care. Thanks for being here.